Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you by SDK Gaming and iRacing Live Timing, here at Echo Park Atlanta Speedway with the United States Online Racing Association. Christopher Lindsay up in the booth with me tonight once again after a little bit of a hiatus. Chris, good to be back, isn't it?
Oh, it's great to be back. Great to be back. Love racing.
Couldn't agree with you more. So far, Kyle Reynolds leading the way. Parker Standrett in second by 0.08 of a second. Tyler Clunan down a 200ths. Kyler McCarthy down 300ths. Cameron Sterling down 1/10. Hunter Burcham setting qualifying times now. Donald Rasound down 1.3, or 0.13, excuse me. Austin Stamper down by 0.35. Nicholas Deal, Trevor McCoy, Trevor Parcel, and Waylon Burcham have not yet qualified. Echo Park being the youngest of the super speedways. Definitely an interesting setup compared to what it used to be, which was, of course, a quad oval. Sorry about that, had to refresh my iRacing there. Getting a little laggy on my end, but we're all good now. Swedish Fish 22 of Hunter Burcham coming to an end of his qualifying run. Still in 5th place with a 32.14. I believe tonight we have, what is it? We are 120 laps tonight? 25, 25, and 70, I believe it is. According to our schedule. So, should be a good night of racing. Bigger field out here tonight, so that definitely helps. More drafting opportunity. More action for all of us. Gonna be an interesting night here under the lights at Atlanta. Weren't we also just here like last week or 2 weeks ago? It feels like
It feels
or am I going
like
crazy again?
Maybe that was our cup series, right? No.
May have been.
Yeah.
It was our Cup Series on
That
the
was our cup
19th,
series. Yeah.
where we did 30, 30, and 70. So, yes, it is 120 laps here under the lights here at Atlanta tonight with the United States Online Racing Association. Kyle Reynolds currently leading the way. Parker Standrett in second. Tyler Clunan in third. Kyler McCarthy in fourth. Hunter Burcham in fifth. Cameron Sterling in sixth. Donald Rasow in seventh. Trevor McCoy in eighth. Austin Stamper in ninth. Nicholas Deal in 10th. Trevor Parcel in 11th. And Waylon Burcham in 12th. Because I just remembered that's how you actually say his name. Sorry, Waylon. Oops. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
It's a free broadcast too, isn't it? I mean, I can play a little bit, right?
That's right.
I'm teasing, of course. It's fine. We're having a good time. 120 laps here in the pickup cups at Atlanta. Having a little more experience than me, Chris. It is technically a super speedway now, but do you try to run a quad oval strategy? Do you try to run a Daytona or a Talladega strategy? What's the thought process here at one of the more unique super speedways?
I'm so glad you asked, because every other race I'm like, conserve tires, conserve fuel, blah blah blah.
Well, that's
Well,
every race.
every race, right? Well, now I get to tell you something different. The new track, yeah, the newer pavement. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna eat up your tires a little bit. Okay, so big deal. We all know about it. The best thing right now is prioritize your track position in your final stages. So set yourself up, obviously. But the best thing here is to form those alliances and run together, stick together. If you stick together, you got it in the bag.
Couldn't agree with you more. Pace car rolling off the 20 and the 79 of Kyle Reynolds and Parker Stenrett. P1 and 2 respectively, inside and outside line. Parker Stenrett in the 79 Red Bull. What is it? A Tacoma? Tundra? One of the two. I think it's a Tundra. The only Toyota out in the field tonight. Everybody else is running Chevy or Ford power. We'll see if he manages to come out on top in the WeatherTech Red Bull 79 machine. 20 of Kyle Reynolds, the KTM Motocross number 20 Chevrolet. Little known fact about KTM, they did make track endurance cars for a little while. They did a one-off GT4 program, I think. They also did a GT2 car, I think, as well, somewhere along the way, which was a weird one. For motorcycle company, at least. Pace car's lights are off, getting ready to go green flag here at Echo Park Speedway. 120 laps under the lights. Stacking them up a little early, following a good ways back behind the pace car as they come up towards the exit of turn 4. Everybody stacking up together, getting ready for the green flag. Through the restart zone, green flag's out. 20 of Kyle Reynolds with a monstrous start here. 2 of Tyler Clunan trying to chase him down. Hunter Bertram in the 22 behind them. 79 with a poor start on the outside, falling in line. Gets a little stuck there into the entry of turn 1. Side by side, being pushed by the white truck. Who is that? I can't make that out at the moment. He's falling further and further back. That's the 80 of Austin Stamper. 20 truck. Running up high mid. 2 cars of Tyler Clunan. Hunter Bertram pushing. 124 of Kyler McCarthy in the Bucky's 124 machine, trying to push the big wipeout in the quad over there. Oh, and a big one into turn 1. 3 wide into turn 2. The caution is out. Lap 2 of 120. Parker Stenrett and Trevor Parcel. Jump back and see what happened here. Applejack's machine hooks a hard right into the quad oval, and is that the 0? Or is that the 4? I can't make the number out. But the blue and white truck on your screen here, 79. Yeah, 79 didn't have a lot of places to go, and the blue and white truck just came straight down on him. I believe that's the Trevor Parcel machine. No, it's not, but there was some contact after it. The 80 and the 4, the 32 and the 92 all came together. A lot of chaos in the early part of this race. That is the opposite of what we were talking about. Kyler McCarthy, with that 3-wide move, though, is now leading here at Atlanta. Kyle Reynolds in second, Tyler Clunan in 3rd. Hunter Bertram down in 4th. Austin Stamper, having made up 4 positions, is up to 5th place. Cameron Sterling and Donald Rousseau, 6th and 7th, respectively. Nicholas Deal up to 7th now, Trevor McCoy. Trevor Parcel, Parker Stenrett got towed to pit road, and Waylon Bertram, Did he even start the race? He did not start the race.
He did not. I believe he's race control tonight.
Oh, that would be why.
Yep. So, fun fact, just so for everybody listening, I had to end all my computer stuff is not working for me now either. So, gotta love technology. Everything is blank, just dead.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No, I'm not. All right. Here we go.
Sorry about that. I forgot. Voice crack. Ugh. Sorry. We've been trying to get a new sponsorship deal with a wheel-in series going. Just been some technical problems on our side with that. Trying to get that straightened out while broadcasting. Well, humoring Chris Lindsay up here in the booth with a attempt at a broadcast tonight, or whatever the hell's about to happen here at Atlanta. And clearly, it's already going to hell because we made it 1 1/4 times around. Yeah. 1 1/4 laps. Woohoo! No, it's fine. We're here having a good time.
They'll get used to each other and they'll start racing.
Everybody getting lined up together once again. 129 in the 2, 20 in the 22 on the top. 80 pushing on the bottom. 92 behind him. The 0 behind him as well. And who is that on the top? I can't make out that truck. Is that the 8? No, that's not the 80. Who is... I can't read for some reason. 32. Oh, Cameron Sterling is running an all-white truck. That'd be why I'm confused, because his name is showing up as orange in my screening here. Interesting. Insert the more you know.
I tell you what, that Ford of Hunter Bertram, that Swedish fish truck, just sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yes, it does. That's a very weird one. Pace car is off, entering the restart zone once again. Lap 6 of 120. Beautiful restart from the 124 Bucky's machine of Kyler McCarthy. 20 in the 22 with good starts as well on the top. Not a lot of speed out of the 2 machine on the bottom. 32 struggling to get up to speed as well. 80 and the entire rest of the bottom line really not having a huge restart there, but everybody up to speed now. 124, 22, 20, 22 in the 2 are your top 4 at the moment. Hunter Bertram in the Swedish Fish machine trying to catch up to the KTM and the Bucky's machines ahead of him. That is a sentence I've never thought I'd say, but here we are anyway. Back into turn 1 they go. 124 with about a half truck on the 20. 22 about a 3/4 way back, gaining. 2 trucks starting to get up into the mix. 2 wide behind them, 3 rows back. We're starting to get some good racing here under the lights at Atlanta. 32 with a big slide off of turn 4. Not looking to take out the 92 underneath them. 20, 22, and the 2 all getting really racy up here once again. We're only on lap 8 of 120. Hunter Bertram with some radio issues. He's blinking it out of existence at the moment. 20 contesting on the top. 22 in the 2 with him. 32 trying to catch the 124 to give him the help he needs. This is the move for the lead. 20 of Kyle Reynolds up to the lead as he gets real loose through the quad oval and gets shoved back down to the inside line. Kyle Reynolds up to the lead. 22 contesting on the top. 124 on the bottom. 3 wide here at Atlanta. For just a moment. I think there's still 3 wide now. Down the backstretch they go. The 2, 22, 124, and the 0 are 3 wide with each other as they come through turns 3 and 4. Huge moves. Hunter Bertram, not a lot of speed though. Can't keep it up at the moment. 20 in the 2 at the moment, running away with it on the outside line. 124 and the 32 on the bottom trying to keep up. Still 3 wide into turn 1. 22, the 0, and the 80. Top, middle, and bottom. Hunter Bertram all the way up to the wall, scraping the wall. Just brushing them pearly whites. 124 in the 20 through turns 3 and 4. Buc-ee's versus KTM. Getting real close off of turn 4. 20 comes down on the 124, but manages to keep it clean. Kyle Reynolds in the 20 back up to the lead. Kyler McCarthy on the bottom of your screen here as we're riding on board with now. Still trying to hold on to the lead. Oh, as they come together!
Whoa.
And it's the
And
big
the
one.
big one.
124 hooked the 20 a little bit off of turn 2. Let's see if we can rewind really quick and take a better look at this. All right, so ignore the giant telephone pole in the way. So we're gonna, I don't know if I can do slow motion. I can. So here it is. 124 bounced off the 20. 20 got sent up into the wall. He clips the 0. Everybody scatters. For the most part, everybody else keeps it clean, but that 0 truck got really clobbered there. The 2 also got loose, trying to evade, and took out the 124. And Hunter Bertram, if he didn't get an X for that, I would be amazed, because that would be the best timed radio problem I have ever seen. Cameron Sterling in the 32 is now... Wait, why are we not back to live? Go live. Thank you. That's still not live. Play. Live. Thank you. It was trying to go live in quarter motion. That's why. Need the Monty Python intermission screen. I think that's the next investment for my Streamlabs. 13 of 120 here at Atlanta. Cameron Sterling is now your leader. Austin Stamper behind him. Nicholas Deal in the 92 behind them. Donald Rousseau in the 25. Hunter Bertram in the 22. Tyler Clunan, Trevor McCoy, and Trevor Parcel down pit road at this time. Kyler McCarthy and Kyle Reynolds round out the top 10. And Parker Standrett is down 2 laps. Everybody slowing down, waiting for the pace car to catch on up. Everybody stopping, I think, in the middle of turns 3 and 4 here. 80 truck with some big radio issues. Somebody just went flying by on the outside. Hope to God nobody just bowling balls through everybody. Well, Chris, they're saving a lot of gas right now, I can tell you that.
They are saving a lot of gas, that's for sure.
Pace car is still nowhere to be seen, which is interesting to me. There is the pace car. Our leaders must have been better part of a lap down, because the pace car just caught up to him now. 14 of 120 at the line. Cameron Sterling still leading the way. Pace car's lights are off. We're going green next time by. Weird caution, but hey, it's what works, I guess.
Right?
All right. Stacking them up once again. Cameron Sterling, Nicholas Deal, and Hunter Bertram. That's your bottom row for those 3 trucks. 80 of Austin Stamper. 25 of Donald Rousseau. Currently the only car is on the top line. Not sure if the 20 needs to be moving up or if we have a choose cone here. Don't think we do, but you never know. I don't know. I don't read the rules. I'm not racing.
I don't know.
That's exactly something you want to say in front of the vice president of the league. 2 trucks only on the outside line. Everybody else on the bottom. Not sure if they all had EOL penalties or what, because this is a bit of a weird sight, I will admit. Pace car getting ready to dive down pit road this time. Through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to go green flag once again. Lap 15 of 120. Pace car is off. Towards the restart zone we go. Green flag's out. 32 of Cameron Sterling with a huge start. 92 right on his heels. 80 with not a great start on the outside. Nobody really there to help him either. Hunter Bertram trying to catch up on the bottom. 80 diving down in front of the 22. Makes the move stick. 25 of Donald Rissell left out to dry. 20 trying to catch up to the top 3. Through turns 3 and 4 once again. Field's starting to spread out a little bit. Huge slide from the 20 car on the top of your screen there. 80 car with some huge radio issues as well. Cameron Sterling we're on board with now, the number 32. Disciple like Christ machine. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. Then again, we had a slightly spicy paint job in another league the other night. But talked about it. We're all good with Mike Lovelace, fellow teammate here at Fearless. We discussed it. And, well, I don't always agree with that statement. It's good to be able to at least talk about these things. 2 truck going up to the outside, trying to make a move work for himself out here. Not really getting a lot of help. That's the 4, and I can't make out who's at the tail of that field there. Oh, the 2 gets spun! Into the 20 they go! Clobbers somebody else, and the caution comes out once again. Let's pause. And that was the 2 of Tyler Clunan. So we'll back up a little bit here. So pause here. 2 truck on your screen, excuse me. I keep saying car. Gets a bit of a punt from the 4, I think. Just comes across the 20 and straight back up across the 25. Chops his nose off. But for the most part, everyone kept it going. 25 down pit road this time. Hunter Bertram and Trevor McCoy are both down pit road as well. Not sure if they had extra damage or what. 3 trucks entering pit road now. We slowly show off everybody's beautiful paint jobs out here tonight. The 80 of Austin Stamper running a Greg Biffle inspired paint job. We still miss you, Greg. I think he would have liked to see what they're doing at Bowman Gray. I mean, not in the snow, but NASCAR's a bunch of pansies. Put some studded snows on them frickin' things, and let's go have some fun.
That's right.
Brine the track. Nah. Just
I saw a funny meme. It was a wing sprint with a snowplow on the front of it.
I mean, that'd probably work, is the funny part. That'd probably actually work.
It probably would.
Or the wingless ones. Because God knows, what do they put in those? Like 405 big blocks? Something stupid.
405s. Yep.
My God, how does anybody fucking drive those? Excuse my French, but how the hell does anybody drive one of them friggin' things?
I don't know. I tried doing it on iRacing, and I'll tell you right now, I was upside down more times than I care to mention to everybody, just so you know.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I remember starting out in the rookie dirt series Everybody's in the dirt stock, the dirt street stocks, and the dirt mini stocks, and the legends and all that stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm still D class, but how in the hell does anyone drive these micro sprints? And what do you mean they have big bad brothers known as 405 big blocks? Like, what the shit? This thing's an undrivable go-kart already. What do you mean there's more versions with almost triple the horsepower and they weigh the same? For what the shit? Alright. 1 lap to green. Through turns 1 and 2 they come. 32 on the bottom is still your leader, Cameron Sterling. Nicholas Deal in the 92 on the outside. Austin Stamper in 3rd in the 80 truck. Kyler McCarthy in the... Wait, what? Trevor Parcel in the 30.
Oh,
okay,
they keep switching on
somebody's running a paint job that does not say the correct number. Because Trevor Parcel's running a truck that says 4 on it, and on my screen it says 30. Anyway, Kyler McCarthy down in 5th. Tyler Clunan in 6th. Cameron Sterling with some big radio issues there for just a minute. Kyle Reynolds and Donald Rousseau in 7th and 8th, respectively. Parker Stendrett in 9th. Hunter Bertram is still down pit road. Trevor McCoy down pit road is at least 1 lap down. And Waylon Bertram is our race control. Green flags out once again here at Atlanta. 100 laps to go, this time by. Under the lights here at Atlanta. Beautiful start from the 32. Not always a great thing to have that kind of a launch here at a super speedway, because that means by the time everybody catches back up to you, they're going to want to go straight around you. As the 80 and the 124 chasing down, being chased down by the 4 and the 92 as well on the outside. 4 truck behind them. Down the backstretch into turns 3 they come. 4 and the 0, rounding out 4th and 5th place. 92 and the 25 on the top of your screen there. 2 trying to chase them down as well. Big move for the 2nd place here. 80 car getting shoved out of the way by the 124 for 2nd place there. 4 and the 0 on the bottom, trying to chase them both down, the leaders. 92 pushing the 80 and towing the 25 on the bottom of the racetrack. 79 just trying to keep up with the 20 at this point, and the 2 ahead of him. Through turns 3 and 4 once again. Everybody's getting real racy too early, in my opinion, as we get some more action into the quad over here. 124 of Kyler McCarthy going for the lead here, getting some help from the 4. 0 truck trying to go with him, but the 2 was a huge boost of speed here. Into turns 2, Kyler McCarthy takes the lead away from the 32, being pushed by the 4. Got to make sure that the 4 doesn't run him the hell over, though, because they are bumper to bumper through turns 3 and 4. 20 truck up into the wall for just a moment. Under pressure from the 80, 25, and the 92 beside them. Kyler McCarthy being pushed by Trevor Parcel. Behind them is the 32 of Cameron Sterling. Tyler Clunan up on the top. And Nicholas Deal in the 9th. That's not him. Wait, who? Okay, I gotta we gotta talk to some of these guys, because their numbers are not matching on my screen as to what we're seeing on the stream here. 32, trying to get that 2nd place back. Getting a bit of a draft off the 124. He's working by himself here, but it's making it happen. 32, the 2, and the 20 all running up top, leaving a gap for the 2 and the 20. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. 32 all the way up into the wall. Big sparks off the wall. 124, the 4 and the 0 being chased down by the 92 and the 25. 2 on the outside into turn 3 and 4 once again. 80 and the 20 side by side. 79 and the 32 falling back. Through the quad oval. Lap 26 of 120 here at Atlanta. Going back to what you were saying before the... Oh, stage caution. I forgot about that. It's like, wait a minute. It's like, what did I miss? There's nobody else out here. What did I miss? I look away for 2 seconds to start a conversation. What did I miss? Come on.
Nothing. We're good. You're good. You're good.
Stage caution here at Atlanta. I forgot you guys do that.
Those are supposed to
God
happen.
damn it. Lap 27 of 120 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. For God's sake. Alright. Well, Chris, you were talking about positioning earlier. The 4 and the 0 on our screens at the moment, Trevor Parcel and... Is Nicholas Deal... Wait, who's the 0? Nicholas Deal is in 3rd. Who's the 0?
I don't have a 0.
Trevor McCoy is in the 7. Now it makes sense. It's like, wait, who's this guy then? Trevor McCoy has been infiltrating as 3rd place for the last 5 or 6 laps, and I didn't even notice. Okay, I'm happy we've cleared that up. All of the leaders coming down pit road. The only car staying out is the 2 of Tyler Clunin. So he will be your leader after the caution is over. The 7 of Trevor McCoy, who's really the 0, apparently, will be getting at least one more lap back on the field as the lucky dog. Chris, you were talking about positioning earlier. At what point do you say, all right, we're in a good spot?
So I think right now, you know, there's still a lot of laps that need to be run, a lot. So to race for a position right now is kind of ridiculous. Right now, you should just be conserving the truck, like saving the truck. So right now, I think we're still too early. I'd say the end of stage 2, beginning of stage 3, I would start concerning myself with position.
Very wise words, as the 2 is trying to pull a Kyle Busch at the moment. He's trying to push the pace car down the entirety of the racetrack here. Not really sure if he's helping or what he's really thinking here. I believe this is only one of Tyler's handful of races in this league. I haven't seen him around, really.
No, this is his first race with
that would be
the trucks of Usora, yep.
But I don't think he's been a part of the Next Gen series yet, so...
He has not. He's actually, he is, for Usora, he runs our dirt league.
Okay.
Yeah. And you want to see something crazy, you go ahead and watch that dirt race. There's only a few of us that do it. Again, not a big turnout, but last night we were racing, where were we? Anyway, it doesn't matter. The infield tires, just so everybody knows, the infield tires do not move.
Oh, you're at Limaland.
Limaland.
Because
that's it.
We were there with Wild West a few nights ago, and I was running practice in the dirt. What are they? The dirt limiteds or dirt modifieds,
yep.
Whatever they are. And we were popping wheelies, beating the hell out of the fenders on those race cars. I gotta tell you, it's like, oh my god. Catch air and lift. It's like a Gen 4 Cup car all over again. Ricky Bobby, help me. I'm on my lid. I'm on my lid.
Well, last night I hit one of those tires and I did the whole Ricky Bobby. I'm flying through the air right now. That's not good.
It usually isn't. Coming through turn 4 once again. Get ready to go green flag. Lap 30 of 120. Here at Atlanta, Tyler Clunin on the point, leading the way through the restart zone. Green flag is out. Beautiful restart from the 2. 79 with a terrible restart. Gets punted all the way across the restart zone. Amazed nobody decided to get under him and make the move there for second place. As the 79 gets up to speed, 25 and the 124 takes the bottom, 32, 20, the 0, and the 80 trying to chase down the leaders here on the bottom. The 79, 4, and 92 on the top. Outside line does not seem to have the speed at the moment. Too wide through the quad oval. Huge speed from the 124 into turn 1 to go. I'm forgetting where I am, and I'm on an oval once again. 25, 32. Outside the 25 is the 124, 20 car behind the 32. 0, 79, 80. 124 going on the outside, being helped by the 4 and the 92 here. See if that'll help him as they charge down the front stretch once again into turn 1. Trying to get some momentum on the outside line. 124 and the 4 locking bumpers, trying to make it work once again here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, or Echo Park Speedway, whatever this place is called these days. 225 and the 32 are your top 3 on the bottom. 124, the 4, and the 92 on the top. 80 trying to come up with them on the high side. Get as much speed as they can. 25 and the 2 starting to pull away from the 32 and the 20 and the 0. Two truck of Tyler Clunan seems to be a faster truck leading than he has been pushing. 20 truck getting a little antsy into turn 3 there for just a moment. A little move to the right side. Not a huge move, but enough. 124 up into the wall, saves it and keeps it going straight. Very lucky move there from Kyler McCarthy. I had to go look at his name again. I apologize. I promise, we're professionals. The same way that Mythbusters were. Don't try what you're about to see at home. We're what you call experts. No? Okay.
Oh.
Tyler Clunan, Donald Rousseau, Cameron Sterling, Kyle Reynolds, Austin Stamper, Kyler McCarthy, Nicholas Deal, Trevor Parcel, Parker Strandred are the only cars on the lead lap. Trevor McCoy in the 0, or the 7 as he's appearing on your screen, is down 5 laps. Hunter Bertram with some serious engine trouble, or he's been parked due to his radio issues. We have some action here on the front stretch. Oh, door to door, the 80 and the 20. Unfortunately, we just missed that as the camera cut over. But the 20 and the 80 are going at it with each other, trying to work and fight each other at the same time, not letting the 2 and the 25 run away with it that easy. 20 and the 92 up on top, 80 and the 0 on the bottom. 124 having fallen back a huge way after hitting that outside wall, being pushed by, I believe that is the, who is that? 30 of Trevor Parcel all the way at the back?
Yes.
And then the 79 of Parker Standrett all the way behind them in the Red Bull machine. Not a great night for a lot of guys out here, but still plenty of racing left to go. Surprised that Hunter Bertram had a big problem this early. Either he wrecked out or he's just been parked for his radio problems. 38 of 120 here in Atlanta. Everybody's still getting really racy down the backstretch. They're all punting the shit out of each other at the moment. Not sure what their idea is, but this is definitely not the way I would want to be racing. Run these trucks out too hard too early is not a great strategy, especially when you still have better part of 3/4 of a race to go as the 80 goes up to the high side completely by himself at the moment. Yep, all by himself. Everybody trying to stay single file here. Everybody weaving all over the place. About a half truck length between the top three each. 225 and the 32 with about a half truck between them. Pulling away from the 0 and the 124. The 4 behind them. 0 all the way down to the apron. 225 and 32 are still leading the way. 10 laps to go to the next caution, I believe. It's every 25 laps, and then the last stint is 70, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I promise, we know this.
Yeah, I mean, I just got it written down, and we're gonna get it tattooed on my hand, so.
I have Discord open, and the schedules are so small I can't read them anyway. So 32 and the 124 looking to go outside, doesn't make it happen. 0 truck with a big move up to third. He's now in third place. 124 and the 4 behind them. Nobody to help on the outside line. 32 might take the opportunity to cool himself down as the 0 dives all the way down into the quad oval. Is that a legal move? I don't know if that is.
No,
but
it's
he
not.
shoves the... It's not?
No. Super speedway rules, right?
And this is 7 of Trevor McCoy as well, is it not? Why is he racing position cars so hard? I mean, I know you want your laps back, but I mean, still plenty of time left, my guy. You're only down 5. You'll get lucky on cautions. Maybe. He looks to the outside, trying to go past the 2 here. 2 in the 124. 124 going up high now. 4 still deciding behind them. 20 looking up the inside, almost clobbering the 4 for a moment there. 124 and the 7, or the 0, excuse me. Kyler McCarthy up to the lead now, pushing the 0 in front of him. .124, the 4, or the 30 of Trevor Parcel. 25 to 92 to 20. These guys are all getting really racy here. Trevor McCoy trying to hold that lead now that he's only 4 laps down. Still plenty of time to go as the 80 dives all the way down to the apron through turn 4 there for a moment. Big move from him. Very bold move as well. I would not be pulling that. Almost 3 wide. 25 was considering it into the entry of turn 1. 22, 25, 80 in the 92. Trying to contest to get back up towards the lead here. Kyler McCarthy still leading the way. Pushing the 0 of Trevor McCoy ahead of him. Being pushed by the 4 and the 20 behind him. 2 looking to go outside with the 92. 25 pushing on the bottom. 80 and the 32 as well. 79 still about a truck and a half back. Not sure if he's got damage or if he just doesn't have any more speed in that truck tonight, but he is just not having the night he wants.
Remember, he didn't
go to the
pit during
stage.
the caution.
What's that?
He didn't pit for that caution, so he might be running out of tires.
That is also true. But then again, this is technically a super speedway, so don't they run a harder compound here? Formula
I believe
isms?
so.
Yeah, if you can run like 30 or 40 laps on tires and fuel at Daytona, you'll be fine here. Because this is, what, about a half mile, 3/4 mile shorter? Something like that? Shrug? I don't know. I'm not as much of a simple redneck as I seem. They're making a left-hand turn.
They're making a left turn.
And if you keep making left turns, you might just have a chance to win. Now, if you make a right-hand turn, I just think you're out of the race.
I
Kyler
wouldn't put it
McCarthy
past some of
still
these
pushing.
guys.
Do what?
I said I wouldn't put it past some of these guys.
Yeah, well, that's
Make a
league
right-hand
racing.
turn.
Safety rating,
Yeah.
safety rating, and I rating don't matter in leagues.
Right.
So it don't matter if you turn it into a demolition derby. I mean, people will be pissed, but I made it be funny. See, this is why I really want to do my own little league that is only figure 8 racing.
They have that?
No, I would like to make one.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Do it at Irwindale. Some weeks with the jump, some weeks without. And you just go through the list of cars. So you get prototypes one week, LMP2s the next week, GT3s next, GTEs, and you just go down through the list and you just have a blast with it. And then you get to Pro Trucks for the finale and you just beat the hell out of each other. Kyler McCarthy, winner of Stage 2. Trevor McCoy having held out, tries to continue on to get that extra lap back. He'll only be down 3 laps this time. Kyler McCarthy, winner of Stage 2, 5th caution of the night here at Atlanta. But now it's the big one. 70 laps all the way to the end. Now, by the time we go green... Eh?
Let's get Kyler in here and see how he's doing.
Let's take a look here. I forgot we wanted to do that some of these nights. I apologize.
That's all right.
I do not... Oh, there he is. Kyler McCarthy.
Hyper performance.
Kyler McCarthy, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. Do you got us?
Loud and clear, boys.
Kyler, congratulations on the win of Stage 2. Do you feel that the Zero truck ahead of you was more hindering, or was he helping you to win that stage?
No, he was definitely helping me there. As far as, I mean, that's a teammate of mine, so he was definitely helping me just kind of understand what these things do more in the draft. I know I've kind of been back in the pack and you know, got a little bit of aero package wise, but yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Chris, anything to add?
Okay. Yeah, Kyler. What's your strategy for your last stage now? What are you planning on?
So we should take the green with about 65 to go. I'm gonna have to take an EOL right here, but take the green with about 65 to go. I think the fuel window is around 45 laps or so. So we'll see what the window holds and see what we can't do about, you know, getting out in front of some of these guys.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you, guys.
I'm sorry, I've been laughing the whole time. He's just like, all right, let me just dip down pit road here in the complete wrong spot, but I'm just doing it anyway. Oh my god. NASCAR drivers. Who else but NASCAR drivers? As I think that was just a splash and dash for the 124, but he's just gonna have to go all the way to the end of the longest line anyway. Then again, I don't know if he just missed pit road or if he genuinely forgot that the pit road, for some reason, in this setup of Atlanta, starts halfway down the backstretch for no reason.
Yeah, I never understood that. There's a lot of tracks that are like that, where you have to start in the backstretch, and you run for...
And Indy's got the opposite problem. For NASCAR, at least. In Indy cars, it's better, but not in NASCAR.
Right.
Because at least in an Indy car, and in case people don't understand what I'm talking about, Indy is the ultimate quad oval, but it's not like Atlanta or Texas or Charlotte. It is an actual 4-sided oval. So two short bits, 2 long bits. And then, of course, the fabled yard of bricks right at the start-finish line. But the way that pit road works coming off, not only is it very narrow, it's also supposed to be done in an Indy car, which has significantly more downforce than these carbon fiber bricks, and the sheet metal bricks that we're running here tonight. So you're trying to do better part of a $120 through these perfectly flat 90-degree left-hand turns all the way out to the backstretch. It's really awkward in these cars. And to kind of flop that back over to here, you know, when you're in the heat of a battle, you're not going to remember, oh, hey, I got to come down pit road starting basically before the entry of turn 3. It makes no sense.
Right. Right.
And especially since how far down you have to get for it to actually count and not be a black flag. Because the first few times I raced here, you know, I thought the white lines, the white blocked lines, as you can see on your screen as we're getting ready to go green flag, I thought just under the white-red lining here, that was the road into pit road. I didn't think at all that it was the lined blocks down pit road. I thought it was the other way around. As we get ready to go green flag once again here, 20 of Kyle Reynolds up to the lead, 25 on the outside, 79 behind him. Beautiful start from all 3 trucks. Kyle Reynolds, Donald Rousseau, Parker Stenrett, Tyler Clunan, Austin Stamper, Nicholas Deal, Kyler McCarthy, Cameron Sterling, Trevor Parcel, Trevor McCoy, still 4 laps down. Wait, what? I thought he got the lucky dog. Oh, he pitted, that's why. He pit and lost a lap again.
Oh.
That's a bummer for him. He's got a lot of work to do to get that back now. But we're green flagged once again here at Atlanta. 56 of 120 laps completed. 20 of Kyle Reynolds leading the way, being chased down by Donald Rousseau and Parker Stenrett on the inside. The 2, 124, and the 4 on the outside. 92 and the 0 behind on the inside. Everybody getting real racy after these restarts on the top. The 4 and the 0 especially, by the looks of it. They're weaving all over Helen Creation. I've raced here a few times, not a lot, but even I know that this place is not that unstable, so be having this many problems with this many guys together is either something you're doing or you're not confident in anybody else around you, and both of those are terrible situations. As the 2, 124, and the 4 start making some time up on the outside, get some help from the 0 behind them. 20, 25, 79, and the 92 starting to lose out. As the 2, 124 with a huge move, but the 2 dumps the 124 on the outside, leaving him out to dry. Tyler Clunan back up to the lead here. Or Kyler McCarthy making the move now on the outside with the 4 and the 0 behind him. 79 choosing the top as well. 0, the 2, the 20, the 25, and the 92 on the bottom. Trying to contest with these 4 cars on the top. I think they're all teammates as well. Maybe? I don't know.
The 20 and the 2 and the 22 are teammates. 22's off right now. They're all from Haystack.
22 of
the
Hunter
Haystack
Bertram
boys.
has been off track for a significant while now. The 124, the 4, and the 0, I believe they're all teammates. Kyler McCarthy, Trevor McCoy, and Trevor Parcel. Yes, they are. I don't know who Joe, the 13, is, but he is in their radio as well. The 2 comes up and doors the 124. Bold move there as they come off of turn 2. Side by side, 5 rows deep. All 10 cars challenging each other. 2 is very loose on entry in the corner, and he's very, very tight on exit. You can just see it by watching him. Kyler McCarthy still leading the way under pressure from the 4 of Trevor Parcel. The 4 and the 0, and the 79 on the top. 124, 2, and the 20 on the bottom. High side seems to have better runs off the corners. but the low side seems to have better runs in the corners and down the backstretch. Not a lot they can do. They're all pretty evenly matched at the moment here at Atlanta. Four and the 0, still on the top, trying to challenge the 2 and the 124 for the lead. High side starting to fall back a little bit, 79 and the 32, a little ways behind. But the 4 and the 0 with some serious speed through the quad oval here at Atlanta, making the move on the 124 here. Trying to push that 124 ahead of them before they get the chance to dive down. Nobody really wanting to make the move though. 4 dives down now, just at the 0, and the 79 have the chance to blow on by. 32 scraping the wall. 0 of Trevor McCoy up to the front of the pack once again. Still 3 laps down though, plenty of time to make that up. 79 and the 32 with some speed. Oh, the 79 gets dumped by the 4. 4 wide, but he comes up and takes the 4 out again. No caution. And just over halfway completed here in Atlanta. Everybody's still going. 32 of Cameron Sterling is now your race leader. Trevor McCoy leading the way at the moment ahead of him. He's still 3 laps down, though. What big contact for the 25, the 30, and a handful of the other guys there. Wow. I'm amazed they were able to save that. That was incredible. We were also 4 wide for a second there as well. At the moment, only 5 cars up towards the front of the pack here. Kyle Reynolds is 3 1/4 seconds and falling. 3 3/4 seconds and falling, excuse me. Nicholas Deal in 6th, Donald Rousseau in 7th, Trevor Parcel in 8th, Parker Stanrett in 9th, and Trevor McCoy down in 10th. Top 5 are all within about 1/4 second of each other. Kyle Reynolds is 3 1/2 behind Austin Stamper. '80 in the 2, jockeying for 4th at the moment. 32, it's 124 with a big slide into turn 1 there, as you just saw. 32 trying to get past the 0 on the bottom of the racetrack. Takes the lead once again. Oh, the 124 gets turned. He gets dumped into the outside wall in the quad oval by the 2. Caution is out. Kyler McCarthy gets dumped by the 2. Huge crash. 124 on your screen now. 2 just comes down and destroys him. 2 bounces across the racetrack. 124 gets stuck at the start-finish line and has to get towed back to pit road. 6th caution of the night here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Cameron Sterling still leading the way. Austin Stamper up to 2nd in the 3M machine. Trevor McCoy in the 0, looking for the lucky dog. Tyler Clunan, Kyle Reynolds, Donald Rousseau up to 3rd now. Parker Standrett up to 4th. Everybody else is down pit road. Is the pace car really slow tonight, or are they just that far behind?
It seems it, doesn't it? It seems like he's just putting along on a Sunday drive.
I now understand why the 2 was trying to do his best Kyle Busch reenactment. Here comes the pace car now. 25 and 79, catching up to our leaders here. That Zero truck has got some serious soft front suspension at the moment with how hard he braked. The entire nose of that truck just sagged down. It's like, oh my god, he's running some soft springs up front. 50 laps to go this time by here at Atlanta. At this point, Chris, what do you think is running through these guys' minds?
Don't wreck.
Well, apart from that, be more creative than that.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I think if it were me behind the wheel, my first thought would be, where do I gotta be for a good finishing position? Where do I want to be? Do I want to be on that low line? Do I want to be on that high line? Because like you said earlier, the high line has got some speed, but that low line also has just the same amount of speed. Which is kind of funny because it's usually the low line. The low line usually wins all the time, but today we've been seeing the high line taking the lead one after another. So I'm going to be thinking of where I want to be, where I want to set myself up at.
Couldn't agree with you more. Pace car's lights are off. One more lap to green. Only a handful of cars left out here at the moment. Kyler McCarthy in the 124 having gotten destroyed by the two. Two truck of Tyler Clunan is the last car on the lead lap. Trevor McCoy is still down in 10th, 4 laps down. How can he still be 4 laps down? I thought he got the lucky dog. What is going on? It's NASCAR, who cares? As Tony Stewart once said at Daytona, I think it was 2015, see, we're not the only people effed up tonight. What the hell, NASCAR? It was the Daytona summer race just before Dylan's big wreck. Pace car dives off. Coming up towards the restart zone, getting ready to go green flag once again. 50 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 25 in the 32 with beautiful starts. 80 in the 79, not having as great a time. 32 in the 25. Leading the way, 80, 79, and the 20 on the bottom. 92 up on the top by himself. The 0 and the 4 pushing the 20. And then the 2 a little bit further back. Kyler McCarthy is still down pit road. Hunter Bertram is still down pit road as well. At this point, Hunter, just say you're out. It's okay. I don't think you've been on the track since about lap 10.
You're right.
It's okay. You can alt F4. I promise. You can do that. Starting to fan out a little bit here. 20 getting up into the 79. 0 in the 4 getting up into the back of the 20. 32 leading the way. 92 on the outside, still trying to work by himself. Making it work for the most part. Side drafting off the 79 and the 20. 79 with big loose, big squirrelies off of the quad oval there. 80 almost chopping the nose off the 79 as well into turn 1. 20 going up with the 92. 92 leaving him out to dry though. 79 trying to chase down and close up that gap so the 20 can't get back in line, get that position away from him as the 0 car goes up into the wall. Keeps it going. No caution here at Atlanta. 79 was still very loose on corner exit. 32, 25, and the 80 still leading the way. 92, 20, and the 79 behind them. 75 this time by. 0, the 4, and a handful of others still a good ways back. Kyler McCarthy is back out on track. Not sure how many laps down he is at the moment, but excellent job getting it at least back out onto the racetrack. There's still opportunity out there for you yet. But considering he is behind Trevor McCoy, he's going to be a significant amount of laps down. '80 truck, 3M machine of Austin Stamper trying to run this like it is the Charlotte or the Texas Quad Oval. Nice and wide through the short chute into turn 1. At the same time, it's also opening the door for the 92 in case he wants to make a move on him. 20 looking up the inside as well into turns 3 and 4. 25 looking up the inside in the 32. 80 trying to chase them both down, 92 behind him. 20 and the 79 pushing like madmen behind him. 32 a little unsettled off of turn 2. 25 and the 80 trying to capitalize. Nowhere for them to go, though. Neither of them wanting to run the outside. 80 all the way down to the apron. Bold move there. Manages to keep it straight. Through turns 3 and 4 once again we go. 77 of 120 here at Atlanta.
'32 is a rocket ship tonight. He's doing very well, I think.
Yes, sorry, I had to get distracted there for a second. Couldn't agree with you more. 32 of Cameron Sterling still leading the way. I believe he's led the most laps here so far tonight as well, leading a pack of 6 cars up front. 25 and the 80, not letting them run away with it, though. They're definitely making their presences known.
His mirror is definitely full.
I don't know what the term is. I didn't English goodly enough in high school. I graduated in 2020. I had a semester of no classes. I had to show up online for 2 weeks worth of class, and we did nothing in there. As the 25 of Donald Rousseau capitalizes, 32 running all the way up to the wall. Not sure what happened to the 32, but he's got a major problem here as he falls all the way back to the rear of the lead pack here. 80 of 120. New leader Donald Rousseau taking the lead here at Atlanta. Austin Stamper, oh, that's my chin, up to second. I keep bumping my microphone with my chin because I'm trying to make sure we're close enough so I can be heard. But at the same time, I'm not trying to deafen our listeners at home. Hello.
I got that.
Austin Stamper up to second, getting really restless in that 3M Greg Biffle machine. 92 of Nicholas Deal for the first time really tonight, up into the top 3. Good to see you back up here, Nick. Start making some magic happen. He's up to the podium position at least. Still plenty of time here at Atlanta. 20 of Kyle Reynolds trying to chase them down as well. Having started in first, he's got a lot of ground to make up, realistically. Trying to chase down 3 other cars in front of him with not a lot of help from the outside line, as we do have a couple takers up top. The 0 and the 4. Trevor McCoy and Trevor Parcel working together on the high side. Tyler McCarthy, I have not seen since he wrecked, but he is still out on the racetrack. 25 Applejack machine as the 80 looks up to the outside. 92 with a block on the bottom, taking the space away. 0 in the 4 out of nowhere. They've got rocket ships inside of those cars. As the 80 with a bold dive in front of them down the backstretch off of turn 2. 0 and the 4 and the 80 trying to work together here. Not really working really nice. As the 0 and 4 dive down to the bottom and start pushing our leaders once again. 25, 92, 20. 0 all the way up to the outside, being chased down by the 80. The 4 on the bottom pushing the 20. 79 and a 32 at the rear of the field. Oh, 20 with a big door on the 0 car there for just a moment. Off of turn 2, keeping it clean, though, for the most part. These guys are starting to run each other really hard here. There's still plenty of time left. I think just over 35 laps to go this time by. Yes, 35. Next time by. 35 to go next time by. Because I can't do math. God. Oh, 80 on the bottom. Slid out, but managed to keep it straight. Another victim of the apron there as the 80 of Austin Stamper falls all the way back. 4 and the 0 trying to work together still. Despite them being teammates, they do not like working together at the moment. It does not look like it. 25 and the 92 working together pretty nicely, admittedly. 92 pushing all the way down the back front stretch, excuse me. 20 just behind them, trying to block the 0 and the 4. Trevor Parcel in the 4, and Trevor McCoy. That's going to get me one of these days. We got 2 Trevors, and they're both not running the numbers that are on their trucks. That's only mildly confusing. Thanks, guys. They run up to the high side, trying to work together once again. 20, throwing a bit of half-hearted blocks on the bottom. 4 and the 0, respectively, snaking up behind him. 25 getting the push of a lifetime from the 92. 92's got to be real careful that he doesn't send the 25 around. Wrecking your own race, that's one thing. Wrecking somebody else's race, that's grounds for getting dumped.
Yes.
Especially deliberately. As I got sent around earlier today in the Ferrari Challenge at Spa, that was not a good time. I got a Ghost 4X. The other guy blamed me. It's like, I didn't even touch you. I didn't even feel anything. And then as we were coming up to the line on the last lap, I got dumped into one of the last turns at Spa. It's like, you bastard. 92 with a huge punt on the 25 there. Sparks flew for just a second. Everybody keeping their cars clean, though. Trucks. God.
It's okay.
Sheet metal bricks. They all look the same.
You've only did that about 100 times tonight, you know, don't worry about correcting it now.
Gotta look good for the ladies. What? 40 laps to go here at Atlanta. 90 of 120.
Save some for the rest of us.
Aren't you married? Don't you have kids?
Yeah.
Then save some for me. How's that sound?
Oh, sorry.
You've got plenty. You've got the one you need. Marriage canceling by NASCAR drivers. What?
Oh, there you go.
What is the most redneck TV station for all of NASCAR fans? How to not be morbidly obese and attract women in any way, shape, or form. Keep the redneck engineering. Motorized beer coolers are the best thing for a NASCAR race. As the 20 dives all the way down to the quad oval, he's starting to have some problems here as he's under pressure from the 0 and the 4 on the top. 25 and 92 still trying to run away with it here. As we're trying to get slightly back on topic. It's Friday night. Who cares? Kyler McCarthy is out of the race. That's why we haven't seen him in so long. Tyler Clunan is still running in the 3rd position on well, behind our leaders. He's still down in 9th place. So we've lost 2 cars since the start. Donald Rousseau, Nicholas Deal, Trevor Parcel in the 4 car, or the 4 truck, up to 3rd. Kyle Reynolds in the 20. Zero truck all the way down to the apron, manages to get it back on the racing surface without spinning the hell out of it. We do have some green flag pit stops here. All 5 of your leaders here, including or all 4 of the leaders here, including the Zero, coming down pit road this time. Beautiful entry onto pit road. One worry there is that these guys get real loose on braking. 92 almost passing on entry. New leader, 79 of Parker Standred. Cameron Sterling behind him. 25 laps to go this time. 79 in the 32 down pit road this time. Cameron Sterling passing on entry, though. Is that allowed? I don't know. Rules and the ignorance of them. It's like the NHL all over again. Nicholas Deal is the first car off of pit road here. So hopefully he gets that puppy wound up to speed before Cameron Sterling and Parker Standret finish their pit stops. Coming real close to the white line there on the exit of pit road. New leader at the moment, 92 of Nicholas Deal in the Napa Chevrolet. See, this is something I wish we had more of. I love these Napa paint jobs. Want to know something that's always kind of intrigued me?
What's
Why
that?
does Napa never really do, like, yellow-based paint jobs? They've done blue, and they've done white. They never do yellow. I mean, sure, it's not the prettiest color out there, but I
Well-
mean, if you had a yellow car with the blue and the white accents, I think that'd be a pretty sharp-looking race car. It'd be a bit like the Ferrari
Joey
colors.
Logano, no. Joey Logano, no. He's yellow and what, red?
Yeah, he's yellow and red, but I'm talking like a reverse retro, like the NHL jerseys and stuff like that. So you've got, like, for the Boston Bruins example, they've got black, yellow, and white. So black primary, yellow secondary, and then the white on their logos. They've got white with black accent and then yellow. This year, and I really don't like how it looks, their 3rd jersey is the full yellow with black and white. And it's kind of in my opinion, but if you did it right, I think a yellow Napa car would be a pretty sharp-looking race machine. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I could agree there. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Do
That'd be
like
nice.
do like the matte yellows I do on my my Easy Company number 82 Chevrolet. Shout out to myself, 'cause I can do that. I'm the broadcaster.
I am the ruler.
It's my television show. I will do as I see fit. But yeah, that night, simple, classy, flat yellow, or matte yellow, with metallic blue, and then a nice glossy white with accents. Oh, that'd be pretty. 92 starting to see some action in his mirror. I believe that's the 4 of Trevor Parcel just behind him, being chased down by the 25 and the 20 of Donald Rousseau and Kyle Reynolds.
20 laps to go.
20 to go this time line. This time by. My God, I can't English. Why did I ever become a broadcaster? I can't talk.
I don't know. I asked myself that question too. Why did I ever want to get into this?
92 under pressure from the 4, 25 and 20. They're coming up with about 20 miles an hour up on him. Into turn 1 they go. 4 takes the initiative, trying to run up high. Gets left out to dry. 92 getting help from the 25 and the 20. 25 really loose off of turn 2. 20 trying to chase him down. 4-car lift out to dry here at Atlanta. 19 to go at the line. Unless there's a Hail Mary caution, knock on wood, commentator's curse, there's not a lot of hope here for Cameron Sterling, Parker Stanrett, or Austin Stamper really to get back into this race. The top 4 are all in kind of a world on their own at the moment. Let's jump down to Parker Stanrett. All 3 of these guys, no, Cameron Sterling ahead of him and Trevor McCoy behind him. They're a good ways back. Austin Stamper's in a world on his own, just entering turn 3 now. Not a great place to be after all of that. Jump back on board with Nicholas Deal in the 92, still leading the way. 25, 20, and the 4 all running down to the apron. 20 getting hooked a little bit there from the 4, almost taking the 25 for a spin there as well. 92 still leading the way. 17 laps to go here at Atlanta. Nicholas Deal is so far the most improved car on track, 9 places since the start of the race. Trevor Parcel in 4th is up 7. Tyler Clune, Kyler McCarthy, and Hunter Burcham are all down 6 laps. And of course, Waylon is our race control for tonight. Hey Waylon, in case you're watching, you know when you can select your car before you just press register? There's a little arrow next to it that says spectate. You might be able to still race control from there without you showing up on my timesheet and confusing me. It'd be appreciated. Thank yous. I can do it. I'm on the air.
Always
Fire me. Do it. I dare you. 15 laps to go here at Atlanta. Between the top 4 at this moment, Chris, who do you have for your pick? I gotta admit, I'm picking the 92 of Nicholas Deal.
I'm gonna go with the 20 of Kyle Reynolds. I think he's gonna. I thought he was gonna do the move right now. I think he's gonna make a move.
He's definitely looking to do one. The question is, what's going to be the best chance to do it? And will anybody try to go with him to make it happen? I.e. the 4 truck behind him. Because if he commits that outside, he's got to go for it. Otherwise, he's going to lose that 3rd place.
Yep.
Or he's got to try and undercut that 25. There he goes. Peeks up the outside. He's making the move now. 20 on the 25. Runs way up high. 4 taking the peak. Almost debating on going 3 wide for a minute there. 20 side drafting on the 25. Getting some help ahead of him from the 92. Gets doored by the 25. 4 trucks still looking. Oh, the 4 dumps him into turn 1.
Man.
Caution is out. Oh, that just opened a Pandora's box. Oh, that was bad. Oh,
man.
And that blows everything wide open. Because we're going to be, 9 laps to go on the restart, most likely? 8 laps, maybe? I don't know.
8 laps.
Oh, my God. Oh, that was bad. Let's jump back and take a look at that here. So, hang on. Of course, it jumps you just as it happens. So, let's get on board with the 4 of Trevor Parcel. Ignore the fact that it says 30. Slides up and just dumps the 20. 20 locking him up and getting stuck sideways in the middle of turns 1 and 2. I don't think that was overly intentional, but it definitely wasn't very nice as he makes a late call and gets an EOL coming down into pit road. 20 just behind him. We'll see if they get up to some extracurricular activities here. 20 passing him on the entry of pit road. I think the 4 understands the situation of, maybe you go ahead. Doesn't want to get punted into pit road. Yes, very slow into the entry of pit road here. 20 not really speeding up to get away from him. I think at 20, Kyle Reynolds is pissed.
I would agree with you.
Smoking up the tires with just under 10 laps to go when we restart, either 9 or 8 laps. Now the question is, what does everybody want to do on the restart? I mean, obviously they have to restart, but you know what I mean. 25 of Donald Rousseau is going to be on the outside. Nicholas Deal in the 92 on the bottom. Cameron Sterling, the 32, will be behind Nicholas Deal, excuse me. Parker Standrett will be up behind the 25. 2 very fast cars on the bottom. And nothing against Donald or Parker, but they have not been the overly fastest cars on track tonight.
But they've been consistent.
That's where my mind's going with it. It's like, they've not been fast, but they've been very consistent about where they want to be.
Yes.
The question is,
you know
can
what?
they make that work? And can they get a heck of a restart to get behind that 92 to make it happen?
They've been working together. They've been making it happen. Ooh, Kyle Reynolds is back. Good to see.
Cameron Sterling with some radio issues as well. Pace car's lights are off. Everybody gets stacked up once again. 92, 32, 80, and the 0 on the bottom. 25, 79, and the 20 on top. So 2 fast cars and a consistent car on the bottom. 2 consistent cars and a fast car on the top. This is going to be interesting. Let's just hope we don't go to overtime. Everybody trying to keep their tires warm. 32 of Cameron Sterling trying to do that just on the side of your screen there. 92 of Nicholas Deal still leading the way here in Atlanta. 25, 79, and the 20 on the outside. 92, 32, and the 80 on the bottom. 0 and the 4 behind them on the bottom as well. Tyler Clunan is out. I just saw that on the top of your screens just now, because I keep forgetting to look at that. And that's my bad. Pace car getting ready to dive off this time. Right off at turn 4. Stacking the field up. Getting ready to go green flag. Hopefully for the final time here at Atlanta. Through the restart zone, green flag's out. 92 with a monstrous launch. 25 sliding up behind him really quick. 32 getting in line as well. 79 getting in line behind the 32. Stumbling over my own words there like a dumbass. 80 blocking the 20 and the 0 on the bottom. Beautiful block from the 80. 25, 92 leading the way. 32, 79, and the 80 trying to chase them down. 20 on the top as well. 79 looking to work with the 20. 0 going up with them. 8 to go here at Atlanta. 92, 25, 32. Oh, somebody got doored. 20 got doored by the 80. 79 up into the wall. 32 falling back. 92 and the 25 working together beautifully. 79 and the 32 not having as much speed on the middle as they come through turns 3 and 4. 92 with about a truck, half truck, and closing on the 25. 32 with a huge burst of speed. 79 coming up behind them as well. 32 looking up at the outside. 79 choosing to stay on the bottom. 20 staying with them. 79 and 32 getting real close there. Nobody gets hooked. 20 looking up the outside on the 75, slides behind him as well. 92, 25, 32, 79, and 20. 80, 0, and the 4. 6 to go this time by. Nicholas Deal still leading the way here in Atlanta. 80, oh, 20 got squirrely. Caution is out. Did the 80 just take out the 8? I believe the 80 just took out the 20. Let's jump back and see what happened here. Yeah, 80 got up into the rear bumper of the 20 and just hooked right into the 0 of Trevor McCoy. A lot of damage on both of those trucks. Very unfortunate at this point of the race. Well, so much for going green to the end. I believe this is going to be where we go to overtime.
Overtime.
I believe it's going to be 2. It's going to be green, white checker, so 2 laps to go. Actually, I don't think it will be overtime. I think we might finish... If we go green... Yeah. I think we'll be 2 to go on the restart. So no overtime yet. If we have another caution on the green flag lap, we'll be in overtime then. Yes, that's how NASCAR works. I think. I'm losing my mind. Sorry about that. We're getting some extra stuff taken care of. 1 more lap to green, I believe, here. 92 passing the pace car. Just a moment. Yep, pace car's lights are off. We are not going to overtime just yet. 1 lap to green. 32-92 on the bottom. Second and first, respectively. 25 and the 79 on the top. Are these... Is everybody else with black flags or EOLs? What is going on? The
Right?
4, the 80, and the 20. Of course, the 0 got destroyed on that last one. Yeah, these are the only cars left, I think. And... Yep, everybody's got a black flag or an EOL or something. 5 cars on the bottom, 2 on the top. We have to make it around 1 more time for it to count. And then it can be a demolition derby and no one cares anymore. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's what, 2
Totally
weeks to
pans out.
Daytona, and then it's a demolition derby from there? Who cares?
Yep.
Pace car setting up to dive down pit road this time. 92 and the 25 side by side, 32 and the 79. 4, 80, and 20 on the bottom, stacking them up as best they can. Green flags out once again here at Atlanta. Huge start from the 92. 4 looking up the inside, 3 wide on the restart. 32, 4, and the 79. Still 3 wide into turn 1 they go. 92, 25. 4, 32, and 79. 79 bails. Falls behind the 4. 4 doors the 32. Coming down the backstretch they go. 4 cars working that outside line, trying to make it happen. 32, 79, then 20. 80 trying to stick down with the 4. White flag is out, coming back no matter what. 92 of Nicholas Deal still leading the way. Donald Rousseau in the 25 behind him. 32 of Cameron Sterling in third. Parker Stanrett in the 79 in fourth. 20 and the 4 jockeying for position side by side down the backstretch. And the 80 of Austin Stamper behind them. Of Nicholas Deal looking like he's going to win it here at Atlanta through the quad oval. Nicholas Deal wins at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Cameron Sterling comes in second. Donald Rousseau in third. Parker Stanrett with a commendable effort there at the end just misses out and gets 4th place. What a finish. Let's see if we can get our race winner here. Nicholas Deal, number 92 Napa machine. Nick Deal, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth, and Chris Lindsay, you got us.
Yes, I got you.
Congratulations on one hell of a win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Very interesting night, to say the least. What was your strategy to win the thing at the end?
So my strategy the whole race was just to survive. We knew it was going to be a little bit of a mess after the first 2 cautions, and we were waiting for the last pit stop to play out. Just take just enough fuel to stay ahead and make sure to have enough laps in the tank. That was really the goal, just get out of that pit stop cleanly, have my teammate with me, and then just run away.
Chris, anything to add?
Yeah, so for the new guys that are looking to join, what's your strategies for super speedways? What are your big go-tos for a super speedway?
You just got to be patient. That's the biggest thing. You gotta really not try to make your own hole. Just wait for one to show up. At least that's what I do. Because I'm not trying to get into anybody. And the way the checkups are, especially on the bottom, it's really easy to do that. So you just got to be really patient.
Oh, good deal. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for racing. We really appreciate you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That was the 92 of Nicholas Deal. Let's see if we can get Cameron Sterling up in here. 2nd place finisher. Cameron Sterling, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
I sure do. How you guys doing?
Cameron,
Doing all right.
Fantastic job out there tonight. Commendable 2nd place finish. You just managed to pass Donald Rousseau at the line. What a heck of a push from the 79. Was there any other strategy out there you were trying to use to get that win?
I mean, early on, we were just trying to do some fuel saving. Y'all know how it is at these super speedway style tracks. So thankfully, working with Parker in the 79, a teammate of mine, we were able to at least make it where we can make it to the end. So the caution came out, and we were like, we'll stay out. We got the fuel. So we're hoping for a good generated run. But almost made it, but not quite. So
Well,
So,
congratulations. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. So,
Go
like,
ahead,
when you
Gentleman,
have
my
your, when you, for the new guys that are out there, I've been asking everybody, what's your biggest advice for running a super speedway, Cameron? You do really good every week, and I'm really glad to see you up in P2. Wish we could see you up in P1, but what's your biggest advice right now?
man, the biggest advice I would give, I'll actually give you two things here. Is the first one is teamwork. Find you a good team that you know is confident in drafting. Practice with them in that drafting, and work together on these super speedways. The second thing, and this is one I've been taught by just watching NASCAR in general, patience. You gotta have patience. You gotta time your moves just right. Otherwise, you could completely lose the draft and fall all the way back, or you could get sideways and your race could be over. So teamwork and patience are the two biggest things I would say for the new guys that don't quite get super speedways down.
All right. Thanks for coming out. We really appreciate you, and congratulations on that P2, sir.
I appreciate it, guys.
Always a pleasure. Does he go down with Parker? I think he goes down with Parker, doesn't he?
Yes, Ryder
Okay, good.
Ryder Motorsports.
And our third place finisher here, Donald Rousseau. I believe is how you say his name. I haven't been corrected otherwise. Donald, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
Yeah, I hear you. How you guys doing?
Donald, very close finish at the end there. Just missed out on second place from the 32 of Cameron Sterling, getting the push of a lifetime from that fourth place Parker Stat
Yeah,
Rep.
definitely.
But congratulations on a commendable third regardless. What was your strategy there at the end to try and beat out the 92 of Nicholas Deal?
Well, he was my teammate, so we were working together to kind of get that 1-2 finish. So I knew I had to keep pushing him at the end there, but I ended up using my quick repair on lap 1. So the whole race, I just kind of had to keep it clean. And then once I was able to get to the front and push him, we were trying to sit there and see if one of us could take it. So it worked out to a T. We almost got 1 and 2, but like you said, he got the push of a lifetime. So I'll take third. I mean, that's not bad considering how it started off.
I agree.
Couldn't agree with you more on that. Chris, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, Donald, I got a question for you. So, you were talking about your teammates and how we all you have to work together. For the new guys that are out there looking to work on their craft, what do you recommend for working on the craft for drafting?
Honestly, you got to drive within your comfort level. You may not be fast, but as long as you can keep it clean, over time you're going to start getting quicker and quicker. And that's what I normally did. I always tried to make sure I was clean, even though I knew I wasn't going to win races at the first time I came out. And gradually, once I got more comfortable with these races and these cars, I got faster, and I'm starting to be able to compete. Again, I think this is my third place finish in this series, I believe.
Yes,
so,
it is.
I will definitely take that, So, it's just a matter of just kind of driving with your comfort level. Don't overdrive it, and go with that,
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you showing up, and thank you.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. We had a lot of fun. Thanks.
Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming. That was your third place finisher, number 25 of Donald Rousseau. Well, Chris, this has been another fantastic night of racing here with the United States Online Racing Association. I don't think I've said that since the beginning of the stream. Thanks for joining me once again up in the booth. It's always a good time to have an extra set of eyes and ears out on the racetrack. And is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off for the night?
Nope. Anybody wants to come out and join us, feel free.
Couldn't agree with you more. Fantastic league to race with. I believe Fearless Broadcasting is back tomorrow night with the National Sim Racing League. I don't know what track they're at, but Ethan will be in charge of that live stream. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pat Wilkinson up at the booth alongside Chris Lindsay, United States Online Racing Association here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Nicholas Deal, your race winner. Cameron Sterling in second. Donald Rousseau in third. And until next time, goodbye.